What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and these are the 12 reasons to buy the LG V30 Plus. The first reason to buy this phone is the full view display. This phone comes with a 6-inch OLED display with Quad HD resolution in 18:9 aspect ratio with very small bezels at the top and bottom. It definitely doesn't look as good as the Samsung S8, but it definitely looks better than the OnePlus 5T. Next reason to buy this phone is the OLED display. Just like Samsung makes AMOLED displays, LG makes OLED displays with the OLED technology. So if you're one of those people who's looking for an AMOLED display or a OLED display with pure blacks and saturated colors, then you got it covered. By the way guys, LG G6 has a normal IPS panel, while this is the first phone to come with a OLED display with very small bezels. Next reason to buy this phone would be the wide angle cameras on the front and rear. On the rear, this phone has a dual camera setup with the primary camera with f1.6 aperture, so it lets in more light and performs better in low light conditions, and the secondary camera has a wide angle lens with a 120-degree field of view, so you can take some awesome wide angle shots. Even the front facing camera is super wide, wider than the most phones. Now the rear cameras also comes with optical image stabilization, electronic image stabilization along with laser assisted focus, and even though they are not as good as the Pixel phones, these cameras are still pretty good. You also get cine video mode with 15 different color profiles. Now that's not all. It still has a lot to offer in the form of different modes. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be for the haptic feedback. Yes, that's something most people ignore, but this phone comes with a completely different haptic engine. LG is using 3 different vibration motors from immersion to create complex vibration effects. Most of the things that you do on the phone give you a different kind of haptic feedback, and it just feels awesome and very unique. Next reason to buy this phone would be the water resistance. This phone comes with IP68 water and dust resistance, so it's water resistance up to 1.5 meters underwater for up to 30 minutes. Now this is a feature most people are missing on the OnePlus 5T. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the top of the line specs. As you might have already known, LG G6 had the last year's flagship processor, but this phone, LG V30 Plus, comes with a Snapdragon 835 processor with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. So purely in terms of specs, it is really loaded, but I still wish it had 6GB of RAM, at the very least. Going on next, this phone supports wireless charging. It supports 2 different types of wireless charging, which also includes fast wireless charging, where you can get about 50% of charge in just 55 minutes. Next reason to buy this phone would be the free screen replacement offer for the first 6 months. Yes guys, you can get a screen replacement in case you break it in the first 6 months completely for free. For my friend who was deciding between this phone and the Pixel 2 XL, this free screen replacement was one of the deciding factors. By the way, can you guess which phone my friend bought? Let me know. Next reason to buy this phone would be the Pro video recording mode. Unlike most phones, especially the flagships, this phone offers manual video recording where you can change the shutter speed, ISO, use focus peaking, and use it like a DSLR for video recording. Next reason to buy this phone would be the Hi-Fi quad jack and the audio jack. While most brands are skipping out on audio jack, completely removing them, LG not only has an audio jack but also comes with a dedicated Hi-Fi SoC called ES9218P. It offers you 4 preset modes along with 3 digital filters for clear, richer and multi-dimensional sound experience. If you're an audiophile, there really isn't any other phone which can give you an audio experience like this phone. Going on, the next reason to buy this phone is the Daydream feature. Daydream is Google's high-quality VR experience. So if you're into VR games and stuff and want to get the best VR experience, this phone is Daydream ready, and you can use it with the Google's VR headset to get the best VR experience. Now the final reason to buy this phone is the entire package itself. For a price tag of 45,000 rupees, there really isn't any phone out there with a full view display, wide angle cameras, water resistance, fast charging and wireless charging, along with the audio jack with Hi-Fi quad jack, and still offering a screen replacement for the first 6 months. Now that's not all. Despite its huge looks, it still weighs 158 grams and feels comparatively very light. If you can ignore the fact that it's a fingerprint magnet, it has Corning Gorilla Glass on the front and back and it looks very premium. So guys, those were the reasons to buy the LG V30 Plus. So what's your reason to buy this phone or not buy this phone? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description, it really helps the channel. And if you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech and we will try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.